Hey guys, so I figured I would do some sort of a kind of get ready with me. I'm going to a haunted house tonight with some friends. So if you don't know my current situation, I'm going through some stuff. I had a GoFundMe going on to raise money for lawyers' fees and stuff, and that's still going on. I still have that. For all the people that did contribute to the GoFundMe, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Like literally the people that came through for me, it was like unbelievable. And most of the people that came through for me were my online friends. And it's like people that I haven't even met before. You know, you guys on YouTube and Instagram and on Twitter and stuff like that. It was just crazy to me, like how like kind and generous everybody has been. Not to like discredit my personal friends, because they have been there for me like a ton. You know, some of my closest friends in particular that I hang out with and see like all the time. So like I tell them all the time like how much I appreciate them and love them and how much their support means to me. But like I'm just want to like mention it to you guys with the online people that have helped out. It's like insane. Like people that I don't even talk to. You know, the people like, you know, I subscribe to your channel. I have for years and I've never commented, but I just wanted to like show you my support, and I just like I can't even speak. I'm like speechless. So thank you guys so much for that. So as far as me going out tonight, I'm going to haunted house with two of my friends, and they actually were kind enough to purchase the tickets. Well, you know, pay for the ticket for me because I just wouldn't go to a haunted house this time of year because of, you know, this time in my life, because of everything that's going on with financial issues. So yeah, I've had some really good friends that have like taken me out to do stuff, because normally I just wouldn't go because I just can't pay for it. But I really appreciate them doing that for me. So I'm going to get ready. I should probably leave this thing over here. I don't really know what I'm doing. I just re-dyed my hair. Like the red was coming out, so I redid that. And I don't know, I'm just gonna do some makeup. I'm not gonna really get dressed up like a costume or anything. I might just wear like a headband thingy I have. It's like a hatchet with like blood on it that a friend gave to me. Actually, Zombie Baby years ago gave it to me. She used to do YouTube also. So I did my foundation, I did my eyebrows because they take forever, and I'm pretty sure they're probably fucking crooked because they always are, and there's literally nothing I can do about that because my face is just crooked, I guess. So I'm just gonna put some, I don't have eyeshadow primer. I just put some like lighter foundation on my eyelids. I use the Kat Von D, well now I think it's called a KVD Vegan Beauty line of cosmetics, because she sold the brand out. You guys probably know. And I'm not very good at makeup. I just kind of like do what I can, experiment with stuff. I see people online do stuff and I try to like mimic it, but today I don't really know what I'm doing. Probably just do some red in there and maybe glue some like decals onto my face or something. So getting back to the GoFundMe situation, like I said, mostly everybody has been supportive. I had a couple people comment. They were like basically upset that I did GoFundMe, and I don't know why it was so upsetting to them. I think, well, one person was like, maybe get a job. And I'm like, I do have a job. I wouldn't just ask people for money, you know, like support or whatever, if I wasn't trying to support myself as it is. I'm not that kind of person. I never ask people for anything, you know. I never ask for money. I've never asked people even to borrow money. Like usually it would be people came to me to borrow money, and I would help them out if I could, you know what I mean? I I just don't. I just don't. I just wasn't that kind of person. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. If you're like going through an issue, you know what I mean? Like I am, or medical stuff, or just some other kind of crisis that you need help. I don't think there's anything wrong with asking for help. And it kind of made me feel like shit when the people that like criticized me for it did that, because it's like, I mean, I already feel like garbage with everything going on, you know. It's like, thanks for making me feel worse. And I did have one person like say something and then they apologize to me about it, and I was like, it's fine, like whatever. Like I mean, like I don't know what to say. Like, you know, it's hurtful when you say something like that and then expect me just to be, and then you apologize and expect me just to be like totally fine. It obviously like made me feel like garbage, you know what I mean? But I don't know, what are you gonna do? Somebody's gonna have an issue with what you're doing, no matter who you are, because that's just what people do. But there was one person in particular who like used to comment all the time on my videos and stuff, and I would comment, you know, like respond and things like that, and I'd seen them for years, and they were just like comparing me to other YouTubers, like Toxic Tears, who like went through her thing. If you don't know who she is, she's like a big YouTuber who went through her thing where she didn't have a place to live, and she was living in like a studio or something. Her and her boyfriend had broken up, and then people gave her money, and then she went out and got tattoos and like went on vacations and stuff like that. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not going anywhere. Like, I don't even buy anything for myself anymore. The only person I buy anything for is my son. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. And they were like, oh, okay, well, I just see these other YouTubers. I'm like, well, I'm not like other YouTubers. Like, I don't understand why I'm being like accused of stuff, you know what I mean? I'm like, I'm not her. I'm not doing what she's doing. Whatever. Like, so, and then the next week I made a video, and it was a haul video, and clearly they didn't watch the video at all. They just went based off of the title, because I did a Killstar clearance haul. Because if they had watched it, they would have known that I had a gift certificate from my birthday back in February that was for a lot of money that my friend had given me. One of my best friends had given me, and I had finally acquired the redemption code for it so that I could buy stuff with it. So I did. I'm like, I can't, it's a gift certificate. Like, you buy merchandise from the store where the gift certificate is from. I can't be like, can I trade this in for my GoFundMe account for some cash? Like, it doesn't work that way. And I even said it in the beginning of my video. I was like, everything in this haul was paid for by the gift certificate, and the shipping was free, because Killstar like does free shipping like basically all the time. The person attacked one of my friends on the GoFundMe video, like one of my close friends, basically saying, you shouldn't support her, you're stupid, called them stupid for supporting me because I just did a haul video. Well, clearly you didn't watch that video to see that I didn't pay for anything in that video. It just pisses me off. The biggest thing that pisses me off is they attacked my friend. Leave my friends alone. Don't attack people that you know nothing about. You don't know my relationship with them. It's disgusting to do that to somebody, calling them stupid when they're not. It was just awful. And like my friend like defended me and stuff like that. But it just really aggravated me. It's just like, maybe you should like find out the facts before you open your mouth and say anything. And it's very hurt, and it's hurtful, because it's what they were saying was just like based off of just like nothing. You know what I mean? They knew nothing about the situation, and they were basically calling me somebody else, or basically basing their opinion of me off of another YouTuber. I was just like, whatever. Then just leave me alone. If you know what I'm doing, and if you clearly aren't listening to what I'm saying, then just leave me alone and don't follow me. Like, I just don't have time for people like that. And especially if you're gonna, you know, attack my friends, don't do that, because I don't stand for that bullshit. I'm sorry. Like, say whatever you want to me, don't talk to my friend. Anyways, I wish this eyeshadow was more like a red color. I feel like it's like a pink red, but it looks red in the box. But then on my face, it doesn't, I feel like it looks like a different color or whatever. But yeah, so that was that. And I don't know. So anyways, thank you to everybody that was actually a decent person and supported me. Not saying like you have to give me money to support me. I just mean supporting me, like even emotionally, with what I'm going through, and wasn't judgmental. Because I had people reach out to me, you know, like email or whatever, or message me and say that they wish they could help, but they can't because they're currently going through, you know, financial stuff themselves. But it's just even them saying, you know, I'm here for you if you want to talk and stuff like that, which I thought was just really amazing. Because, I don't know, I just feel like it's hard to find like people that actually give a shit without getting something back from you, you know what I mean? And because I was talking to a friend of mine online the other day, and he was just like, he's like, you really like value your friends. And I was like, yes, I do. And I said, it's just hurtful when like people don't value friendship or your friendship with them as much as you do with them, which is the truth. Because I don't know, it's just, I don't know, it was just this day and age and stuff. I just feel like people just care less and less, and it's pretty sad. A lot of people are just all about themselves and what they can get from you, and I don't know. I don't consider myself that type of a person. If my friends need something from me, if I can do it, then I will do it for them. You know, so. Anyways, just putting some black eyeshadow down now. I think I'm gonna use like some gel liner and make like a pretty big like wing, I think. I don't know. It's hard for me to talk and do my makeup at the same time because I feel like I get so distracted, and then like, I don't know, it doesn't come out the way that I had wanted it to. But all you can do is just wait and see what happens. So this haunted house is one that I've been to before, and I've took pictures at it before. It's called Haunted Overload, and it's a really cool haunted house where they like every year change it, do something different, make new props and stuff like that. They do a really good job, and it's like probably the best haunted house I've ever been to. Like really detailed. As far as scary, it's not very scary. It's more just you go there to see like the work that they've done, you know, and the effort that they've put into it. I don't know if I said this last year, but I do feel like more and more haunted houses, like, I mean, I guess like it's with any place, are short-staffed, and you don't have that many people popping out and scaring you anymore. So that's kind of a bummer. So, you know, like if you had some like a lot of people around like each corner popping out, it'd be a lot more scary, but I don't know. It's just been like less and less, I feel like, with each year. I mean, I think it's a fun job, but this place is outdoors, so I can see being like, screw that, I don't want to be outside in the cold for hours at a time. Oh, so that palette that I used with the black was from, what are they called? Widow Witch? Yeah, Widow Witch Cosmetics, and it's the Addams Family one. I have a video on it. I use that palette sometimes. I feel like it's like with most eyeshadow palettes I have, it's like I use particular colors a lot in one, but half of them are still full because I basically don't even touch them. And this is gel liner by e.l.f. I changed my eyebrow piercing. So I have had it in for like a few weeks now. Maybe longer, maybe like a few months now. But so this is my old piercing that I had when I was a teenager. And like meaning the actual hole, like the piercing itself. And I took it out when my sister got married because she didn't want me having the piercings in her wedding because I had my nose pierced as well. And this was like, oh my God, a long ass time ago. But I never put them back in. I think because of like work and stuff, like I was trying to find like an office job after that, and like places just wouldn't hire you if you had piercings, you know? Either that or you had to like you had to take them out, and it just wasn't worth it to put them in and take them out, put them in and take them out all the time. So I had taken it out and I left it out, the eyebrow that is, and it never closed up. It stayed open. I could always put something through it. My nose, however, that closed. Mostly. You can see like a little divot in my nose still. But for the most part, that's closed. But, yeah. And just recently, because of getting out of the relationship situation that I'm in, or was in, or I'm going through the divorce, I put it back in because my former partner would not allow me to have piercings. So now I feel like I'm my own person, which I should have always been and never been told what I could and could not do. So I put it back in because I liked it. I always liked it. I always wanted it back. I just never did because I was trying to please another person. And you should never do that. You should never try to please somebody else by changing yourself because you're just going to be miserable in the end. And that was a lesson learned by me. But it gets in the way when I try to like put the eyeliner on. It's kind of it's a bit of a pain. But I had a purple barbell in, like it was a straight barbell, and it like one of the balls came off when I was washing my face, lost it. I think it went down the drain. So I had to put this one in. This one was a little bit bigger. I like the other one better, but I'm probably gonna like see if I can find some more that are a little bit smaller. So let me do the other eye and then I will be back. All right, that's done. I don't know. I think I'm gonna change this to a darker color. I don't really like the, it looks too pink. I didn't want pink, I wanted red. Where's my brush? I can never find anything. My makeup table is just a fucking disaster. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see if this helps. This is the Kat Von D. This is back when she did own it. Her makeup line. This is the Fetish palette. I haven't bought new makeup in a long time. I just have like the same palettes because I don't wear makeup that much because I don't go out that much, you know what I mean? That was the other thing. I didn't really like get too in depth with it when the person was like, why don't you get a job instead of having to go fund me? I'm like, I do have a job. I also take care of my 5-year-old son. And I think people either don't know who are new to the channel or people that have been here for a while, you know, maybe just forget or whatever. I do have a chronic illness, which limits me on what I can do. And I think because I look like I'm happy all the time, for the most part. I like happy or like I'm having a good time, or I go out and I do activities that people don't think there's anything wrong with me. I actually do have this disability and it does affect my life more than people know. I just don't talk about it that much because I just hate that I have this wrong with me. I have chronic Lyme disease, if you don't know, and I went undiagnosed for so long that it did permanent damage to my body, like physically and neurologically. So I never got 100, I had treatment. It took years and years and years. I never got 100% back to normal. I got 70% better. And they told me that that was as good as it was going to get. So I basically, you know, I still live with my issues. It's almost like chronic fatigue. I'm tired a lot when I do have to get up in the morning because I drive my son to school very early. At first I just want to say, for my son, like literally, like I don't care. I'll be like, you know, in a fucking like zombie state, or like I don't know, like a complete mess, and I would just do I think my mind mentally knows that I can, like, I'm like, this is your son, you're doing it for him, and my body can do this, like I achieve it. I know it sounds like mental, but it's the truth. I can basically like accomplish anything when it comes to him if I have to.
How do you take one number away?
You gotta put the first one 0. Speaking of him, he just came in here. So we have like a calendar that's like a countdown to Halloween, and he's like asking me about changing the numbers on it. But anyways, so yeah, I do have a disability, and I do struggle with things, especially going out and doing things.
You just have to have 0 and 9 versus 0 and 9.
I struggle with doing things. That's why, you know, like when you do see me, like if I do a vlog or whatever, there's a big difference between vlogging and going out for like a couple hours as opposed to a person that works like a 9 to 5, like Monday through Friday. Like that's not possible for me. I physically wouldn't be able to do it. I can do things, like I said, a few hours at a time and be okay, but then I get really run down. So on top of the, you know, Lyme disease, I also have severe anxiety, and with everything going on, it's only gotten worse. So I even now just limit what I do. Going to concerts gives me panic attacks. I really have to like prepare myself for going out, or I just can't do it. I will like literally have a meltdown. And sometimes I just don't even go do anything because I'm like, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with the anxiety, like it's just too much. So I have those two things working against me. That's why I don't work 9 to 5, you know, 40 hours a week. I only work part-time. It's because it's all that I am physically capable and mentally capable of doing. And it's hard when people just don't get that, you know, when you don't have like a disability like me or other people who have even more severe things wrong with them. People just don't understand, like, why can't you just go do this? Like, I can't. I wish I could. I would give anything to be back to how I used to be. So I just wanted to let you guys know, because I know people probably think that, like, you know, not that I'm a mooch, you know what I mean? Or think I'm lazy. That's the word, lazy. It's not that. Trust me. I would love to have a 9 to 5 job like I used to have. I've always worked. As soon as I was able to work, you know, of age, I worked. And I always had a job. I always liked making my own money and being able to pay my own way and buy things for myself. And, you know, when you can't do that, when that's taken away from you, it makes you feel like you've lost some of your, you know, independence. And it's an awful feeling that, like, I live with every single day, you know? So I know people be like, oh, hell no, like, I wouldn't want to work. I would give anything to be able to work 9 to 5 and have my normal life back and be fully capable of doing stuff like that. So let's see. I'm eating my yogurt because I barely ate today, and I just want to hurry up and get ready. I used to have these like, oh here they are. They're like little blood drop decals. I think I put like, I don't know, one, should I do two? Maybe I'll do two. One here and one here on my face. Some black eyeliner underneath here. And the makeup is basically done. And I just gotta do my hair and get dressed. I'm not gonna do anything too crazy for an outfit. I'm just gonna wear something comfortable because we're gonna be outside. It's probably gonna be a little bit cold. I think the temperature said it was gonna be 46 degrees. So I'm probably gonna have to wear, I don't know, do I really need a jacket? Maybe I need a jacket, I'm not really sure. But, all right, let me just go do this stuff and do my hair, and then I'll be back so you can see the final look. All right, so here is the finished look. I put the little decals on, put some black lipstick, put my thingy on. I just have like this shirt, but I think I'm gonna have to wear a jacket because it's probably gonna be colder out tonight. But yeah, so this video is just to get ready with me to go to a haunted house. And basically I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that contributed to my GoFundMe and or even just contacted me, messaged me, you know, saying they are here to support me. I really appreciate it. Like, you guys don't even understand how much that means to me. And yeah, just give you an update on my situation and as far as my, you know, medical stuff as well. Actually, call the doctors because I have to get seen for like a heart issue, and it's been months and they keep like not calling me back. I've been trying to get an appointment, so it's just really aggravating. So it's just like more stuff onto the pile. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this Get Ready With Me. If you have any comments, leave them down below, and in the description box will be like all my social media, the GoFundMe link, Instagram. Oh, and I'm selling stuff on Mercari, Depop, and eBay, like just old clothes I'm trying to sell to make money. A friend of mine actually contributed to me a bunch of their clothes that they don't even wear anymore, like a lot of like metal band t-shirts and like goth stuff, like goth bands and stuff like that. So those are all on my Mercari and Depop, and some on eBay that I'm selling to help raise money to pay some of my fees and stuff like that too. So thank you so much, Chris, for sending me those items to sell. I really appreciate it. Yeah, and that's it. Until next time, stay dark, my friends, and I'll talk to you guys later.